Beat him. Punch him in his face. I'm telling you, these long messages, the bag of phone calls, pleading to him, telling him what he's not doing right, what he keeps on doing to you, that don't work.
Don't do this. I don't even know why you guys joke around with this. Subscribe. Let's talk about it.
If you want that nigga listen to you, beat him. Beat him. Punch him in his face. I'm telling you, these long messages, the bag of phone calls, pleading to him, telling him what he's not doing right, what he keeps on doing to you, that don't work. Beat the nigga. You hear how Cartel sing? Cartel say, Shorty catch me last night with a fat brown girl sand pad. She fling off at me with a knife. I hug her up and said, that's alright. Beat him. If he loves you, he not gonna leave. He might hit you back, but he gonna listen. I promise you. Beat him. May I tell you, if you want that nigga listen.
You know it's why we don't take you seriously, right? You know it's why we don't take a lot of you seriously. You take advice like this, right? And listen, one of the things I do when I'm looking for a lot of these posts, a lot of these videos to react to, some of them are like Instagram. You know, Instagram tells you like some of your mutuals who actually like this. I'd be so disappointed seeing some people's faces there. Like I've unfollowed some people because they've liked some egregious stuff. This is dumb. This is absolutely dumb. You want to listen. The difference is, right, when we were us millennials, we had the last vestiges of chivalry. We understood, hey, listen, I know she's wilding out. I know she's going crazy. Try not to hit her. Please do your best not to lose your cool. Walk away. We advise men, listen, she starts with walk away, cool off, give it time. That is part of chivalry. That honor, even when you're being disrespected, that is chivalry. These new kids, they're not about that. Right? They don't have the last hint. They have hints, fumes of chivalry still around. They'll hook off. They'll get to a point and they'll just say, that's enough. That's absolutely enough. And they start hitting back with no shame. You can see it in all those videos. A woman will be wilding, she will be throwing, she'll be wailing on this man, and everyone's around. No one's doing a thing. The minute he cocks back and he lays her into her, now everyone wants to say, yo, stop. Yeah. This is part of the thing. If you cared about her, if we were still chivalrous, we would go immediately and say, and take her away from that man, create separation. We don't do that. We look at that man and we see, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? We're going to allow you to get that shot off. And then we're going to say, oh, that's a female. Don't do this. Do not beat men. This is not a confrontation that you think you're going to walk away. Look at how many times women are complaining about domestic violence, about him being abusive. Even if you want to say, if men were, oh, this is reactive abuse, the strength differential makes this a stupid thing for women to put out. And why am I harping on it? We'll get into that in a second. Before we continue, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss no uploads. Subscribe to Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Join us in the live chat. Subscribers, we have fun. I want you guys to have fun with this. Besides that, listen, this is a bad idea, right? Very simply, just the strength differential between men and women is ridiculous. When you complain and you rightfully, justifiably go and say, yo, he struck me, he hit me, he abused. When you walk into that, the effects are radically different. When a man actually lets off and hits you, it's not a cute thing. Not at all. And the reason why we harp on this, because, and please, I mean, no offense when I say this, a lot of you are dumb. A lot of you are dumb. You take social media as news, as reality, as a guiding light, as your pastor, as your guidance counselor, as your therapist. You take what you hear here online, and because you hear it frequently, it becomes a truism for you. You think that's okay. You don't feel these changes. You don't feel any of this, but it happens. It erodes away at your own decision making. It makes these things seem okay. Use simple examples as how you adopt slang. You all say clock it with that little motion. How did that happen? You see it a lot, it erodes, and suddenly it's in there. It's like a song that you just heard on the radio. Now it's looped in your skull. You've heard it enough. Every time we get to Christmas, you can already start hearing Mariah Carey singing. Why? Because it's been happening again and again. You keep coming across content that is more about man hating, is more misandrous, and stuff that's telling you to do something that is going to put you in harm's way. Be real. Be real with yourself. It sounds cute. It sounds as a joke. The problem is when people hear it and take it as a joke, no one stops and says, girl, but really, don't do this. Oh, but seriously, don't do this at all. This is a bad idea. This is not just a bad idea, it's a dangerous idea. No, but you think it's cute and you go ahead and you do dumb stuff like this. And what happens? People seriously get hurt. They lose their life. They lose their life, and then we get, oh no, why are we not? Now the conversation turns and says, well, why are we not protecting Black women? Why do you think stuff like this is okay? Not every man is going to say, I can restrain myself. In fact, it's very much well documented the lack of a father in the house, how he lacks emotional control, and he tends to get angry and violent very quickly. Why would you test a man like that? Why would you try to see, well, I wonder what type of man he is? You hit him because you're upset. Well, we're the best communicators. We're the most emotionally regulated. We got the most emotional intelligence. You ignore reality for what you feel sounds cute, sounds cool. I'm just a girl. Do not, N-O, do not attempt this. Go out here, oh, he just might hit you back. You might die. You might die. And then your family saying, let's put a GoFundMe together so we can talk, so we can bury you properly. No, don't. If you rise to that level, you feel like you have to hit this man, leave. Absolutely leave. You should never have an inkling. You should never you should never be able to answer that question. Will my man hit me? You should be like, I don't think so. No, he's never shown that, but we've never gotten there. That's the key. We've never gotten to that place. If I'm upset about something, I bring it to him. He talks to me calmly. He makes me more calm. I don't antagonize him in those ways. Do I think he can get violent to protect me? Absolutely, I think so. But he has never raised that towards me because I've never antagonized him like that. You should never think this is okay. But when we keep putting content out like this, when we just keep continuing to be another voice, it seeps into you, and now this is what you believe. And some of you do not have the mental fortitude or capacity to block some of this out and just look at it as pure entertainment. Especially the younger you are. You have young women talking about how much they hate men when they have zero relational experience with men. Men only want to do this. They all about this. You adopted it from somewhere else. You don't have that original idea, but you believe this wholeheartedly. So you think it's okay to swing on men. You see it in the videos. These younger women are doing just that. But you have a generation that has less idea of what chivalry is, what keeps you, what stays your hand from doing this. You can't tell them that if you swing on me, I shouldn't be allowed to swing on you. You see it more and more, and maybe it's just a circumstance of me looking and combing through the internet, but you see more and more of it looked at like it's fine, like it's normal. We all have this idea you should know not to put your hands on someone. You violate that, you open yourself up to it. This is not generations past. Stop looking to the past and thinking they're the same type of men. They're different. You just don't see it yet, but there are radical differences in the newer generation. But listen, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below. If you see other videos on your screen, check those out. Let me know your thoughts about those in those videos. Of course, if you listen to my voice now, you have not subscribed, I think you should. I'm just trying to build something dope. I'll see you in the next one.